Hello, I'm Cameron Green. I'm the Director of Facilities here at Thrive Wellness. Today we're in the historic Luella Garvey house where Thrive Wellness runs the OCD ERP programs for adolescents and adults. This building's really exciting. It's a historic building in Reno, built in 1934, and it was commissioned by Luella Garvey and the architect Paul Revere Williams, who is a noted African American architect. And at the time that this house was built, it was the most expensive house in Reno at a cost of $40,000 with an estimated additional $10,000 for landscaping. This house has a lot of neat things about it. Importantly, it's listed in the National Register of Historic Places based upon its historic design and revival architecture. The architect Paul Revere Williams has a lot of notable works, not just here in Reno, but it's likely that Luella Garvey knew about him because he was famous for designs of houses for the likes of Frank Sinatra and Lucille Ball. Here in Reno, we know him for not just the Garvey House, but the Lear Theater, which was, I believe, the first Scientist church, and other buildings. I believe 15 works of his were built here in Reno. There are so many unique things about this house. It was originally built as a duplex with a large master suite that overlooked a really well landscaped area for Luella. Although it was designed as a duplex, in 1978, the owner changed this into a single family dwelling. So it makes the building really unique because there's doors that go places you don't expect and walls that you don't expect to be there. It just makes this whole building interesting both from the inside and the outside. From the outside, some of the things that people really find interesting about this building are the wrought iron railings and work that are on the second floor balcony, and also actually all around the building if you look closely. Another unique feature to the building is a patio that is inside of like a compound. It's surrounded on all sides by the two buildings and has a beautiful original compass rose with the city of Reno in the middle and all the other cities that you could get to in their proper directions. Not only is the courtyard and the compass rose a brilliant part of this house, but all of the landscaping is very beautiful. On the east side of the house, there's a lot of an original wall and part of the landscaping that this house was so noted for when it was built in 1934. When you first enter the west side of the building, visitors will immediately notice the grand staircase that goes up to the second floor. All of this puts together a situation for our clients and for all of the care that we do here because it's so unique, it's so warm, it's so inviting, and it's just a place that is always going to be interesting to be in. Another interesting fact about the house is that it actually takes up 3 parcels from one of the original plots that was laid out in 1905. The buildings that Thrive has are really interesting, and the idea that the CEO wants to take these spaces and maintain these spaces and take care of these spaces is really exciting to me, and the building itself is really exciting to me. There's not a lot known about Luella Garvey and her time in Reno, but we do know that upon her death in 1942, she had a lot of gifts to the Reno Boy Scouts, the church, the university. So she was a very giving person, and I think that's kind of an important part of this house too.